All right, and we are live.
We're live.
We are live, guys. Welcome to another fantastic episode of this
The
week
Nashville
in.
Flippers.
It's
And
this
the
week in reselling.
either both. Both.
Welcome to our channel,
Yeah,
and
there you
welcome to another week of this week in reselling. Dustin is not wearing. Let me mute this. Dustin is not wearing any sports apparel today, so he missed the boat.
Didn't have a chance to grab it, and Michael's asleep right now, so no biggie. But I got on Nike, the proud sponsor of the NFL.
I am
and
wearing
NBA.
my Marcus Mariota jersey. I know Marcus Mariota is no longer with the Tennessee Titans. He is at the Las Vegas Raiders. But
no hate, Mariota. No hate.
No hate, Mariota. Who's a good quarterback. This jersey brought me luck all this season. So really glad that everybody is joining us today. We have Boozer M. He's in the building. He says, let's go. Or Mario would say, let's to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Dustin,
here we go.
Excuse me. So we have a great show for you guys planned today. We have some fantastic topics. One of them is how Dustin and I first met.
Mm-hmm.
How Dustin and I first met, how we got into reselling, and we're going to talk about our biggest finds and our biggest bust ever.
I got to think of the bust.
Yeah, I mean, it'll come to us.
It might.
Oh, Boozer. Okay, this freak. Chris is in the building. Our guest from last week's show. He is joining us today. So make sure, guys, if you guys have not checked out last week's show, it was fantastic. And Chris also has a reselling Facebook group on Facebook, and is actually linked down in the description below. So if you guys want to be part of that Facebook group, make sure you sign up. Make sure you join. And LA Thrifter, aka the Ross Boss
Hog.
Ross Boss Hog. Let's get the show started. Let's get it started, baby. What's that Black Eyed Peas song, Dustin?
Was it Let's Get It Started in Here? Started in here.
We can't sing it too long or else
we should not sing.
Yeah.
Might turn to karaoke stream.
So, Dustin, how was your weekend reselling?
It was good. I mean, it was consistent. It wasn't like overloaded to where I wasn't overwhelmed, but it was consistent. I had sales either every, I think, at least 2 or 3 a day, maybe some more, some less, but it was consistent. You know,
I'm
not complaining.
Did you talk about the thing that you sold last week on last week's episode? I can't remember.
That medical device thing.
Oh, yeah. Could you touch bases on that? I know that you were waiting on.
I sold it. I did sell it, and it's confirmed. They left a good feedback, so I'm okay. I've dealt with some idiots this week.
Tell us a little bit about it, Dustin.
Well, I'm just this guy that I sold a Revlon brush to, and USPS has been very, how to say it, I guess, unorganized lately.
Special?
Unorganized. It's more, I guess, they're temp employees, kind of like pre-scanning stuff.
Did we talk about that last week? About the
we did not.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
It's been an issue. I've had a couple issues. Like I had one item a couple weeks ago. They got delivered to another. It was supposed to go to Pennsylvania, a place in Pennsylvania, but it got delivered to another town in Pennsylvania. That's like 2 hours away or something like that. And he never got the package. So I just gave him a refund. Felt bad for the guy.
He still hasn't gotten the package?
No.
You know of?
No.
So if you guys don't know, apparently USPS is hiring a lot of temps right now, temporary workers.
From what I heard, because of people wanting to work, and I get it, but to an extent, it's kind of hurting us, some resellers. I don't know if it's happening to everybody. I'm sure it's happened to some, but I had one guy message me on the Revlon brush I sold, and he's like, I never got it. I was like, well, it says delivered. I looked on eBay, showed the, tracking information. I go, it says delivered. Looked at it, and then it said arrival at unit multiple times, and I had like a delivery scan on the 13th. Then after that, it changed to processing through facility. I'm like, what's going on? But I told him I'd just be patient. I mean, after the 14 days, I guess USPS considers that package lost, from what I heard. So I told him to wait till then. And sure enough, after him being, I guess, persistent, I don't know, he was just messing me back. I'm like, you just got to be, I guess, patient. Everything going on. USPS has been kind of delayed a little bit. And I told him, check your tracking number, take it up to USPS, check your tracking, have them check it for you, see what's going on. It's either at that USPS facility where it says arrival at unit multiple times, or it just hasn't made it out to you yet. I don't know what's going on. He was like, well, I don't have a membership with USPS. I was like, you don't have to have a membership. Just put in your tracking number or give it to someone at the USPS facility. But I don't know. I guess he didn't know how to do that. But next day I got a message saying he received it. I was like, there you go.
And this is someone that the Revlon was shipped to Puerto Rico, correct?
Miami.
And
go figure, I have yet to have an issue of a Revlon brush going to Puerto Rico. This is the first issue I've had with a Revlon brush. Out of how many we sold, I lost count.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't understand. I know that I saw a sign this week on the post office saying that they're going to close it. Like business hours are now from 8 to 5. So I guess after 5 o'clock, no one's going to be working at the post office.
Interesting.
Because I know that I think people work there all night, to my understanding.
Yeah, I think I went in there one time after hours. It was
early
morning before give me above.
People in the back,
yeah, they're rummaging.
Yeah,
and when I picture someone working in the back, I get the image of Elf, where they're down in the office area, when they're
drinking whiskey and partying and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I picture for sure. And they don't have packages around.
I'm sure that's very similar.
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. So, LA Thrift Hunter says it happened to me a couple times too.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I think that's a recurring thing right now. Just
something we got to got to make it through it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate when packages get lost. I know I had an issue not too long ago with I saw those Skechers shape ups, and the lady was it was delivered. It said it was delivered, but it wasn't delivered. And then finally she got it. And then the worst thing about it was it was the wrong size. And that's my mistake because I when I sold them, I put they were size 9 and they should have been size 6. Yeah. But in the item description, I actually put size 6, but I never changed the title to size 9. For some reason, so it just messed up. So
that does happen sometimes.
She sent them back, and I issued her a refund. So
okay, well, she sent them back, and you can resell
she sent them back, and they were fine, and they're just gonna be. I relisted them, and they're back. They're back on there.
There you go.
But other than that, I did. What is it? I went to Goodwill once this week. I found a couple. I think I bought a couple of games, and that's when you saw me there.
I did, and
I was I was a little disappointed because that scanner that you found, I actually saw it first and just thought it was ink cartridge, an open ink cartridge.
And that happens all the time. I mean, it's happened to us at Gimme 5 before. A couple weeks ago, I mentioned there's an item Tim found, our other brother-in-law found. It happened to be a reel, but it was in this this messed up box,
like a fishing reel, right?
Yeah, it's some deep sea fishing reel. It looked like. I thought it was a car part. We see car parts in there all the time. Boxes are destroyed. You're like, that's going to be a piece of crap. And I see him with the box, what is that? You grabbed it as that car part? He's like, no, it's a deep sea fishing reel. He put up the, comps on it, over $200.
Yikes.
I started beating because I passed it 3 or 4 times. But
I know that when we were in Goodwill, I didn't find, I don't think you found anything.
Not really. I did find that. At that time, I had that iPod.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Gen. We got to buy a
charger for the iPod.
I didn't find it. I'm gonna have to buy one. I might see if my mom has it still because it was her old phone. So I might see if she has it laying around. See if it works. If it doesn't, I can still probably sell it for parts or something. I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But if it works, that's money all day. But we were about to leave. Yeah. But anyways, after the iPod, we got in the buggy or in the hand, whatever. We're walking to the shoes. Over there, intercom, they go, electronics bin's coming out. We both just turn around
We're
immediately,
like,
racing. Ray's on one side, I'm on the other. I look at one bin and I see brother on the top in a blue box. I'll just grab it because I'm always, if I see something brother, I'm grabbing it. It could be a printer, ink, whatever. Pulled it up, it was a scanner. I guess a label scanner or just a scanner for documents to go to your
yeah, but it's like a small portable scanner. It's not like a big printer scanner,
right? You can put it, I guess, in your laptop bag or something like that if you wanted to. We put up comps on it and used without the box, paperwork, cords. Sold for $109. And I got it for $5.99. That might have been the find of the week, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. And you found it in the box, but did you take a picture? Have you listed it yet?
I haven't listed it yet. I'm going to do a little listing after we get off here, maybe. We'll see.
Have you decided if you're going to sell it out of the box or you're going to sell it with the box?
I'm selling it out of the box, absolutely.
Yeah, that box is cheap.
I'll just wrap it in bubble wrap and put it and like maybe double box it.
Well, somehow. I know what I did with the scanner that I sold. I wrapped it in bubble wrap really good and put it in a box and just packed it really good, and it was fine.
Okay. There you go.
As long as you pack it really good. So
yeah, I'll triple wrap it, anything I can, make sure it gets there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and safe.
Kent says Ross Boss, baby. Looks like LA Thrift Hunter is famous.
Ross Boss. Yep. And our Ross is actually getting a little better.
I know that you went to Ross this week, Dustin. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about your Ross.
Went to Ross. I was like, it was on a Friday. I was like, I'm gonna go by here on lunch break, see what they got. So I've been there like a month. Before then, they're just dry. So I was like, at that point,
real dry.
I was like, I'll give them some time, see what happens. Went in there, loaded, headphones, shoes. I didn't have time to look at all the shoes just because time-wise. But they had a lot of electronics. Got some JBL headphones, Bluetooth, $12.99 a piece. Go between like $50 and $60. So got some low ball guys out there, but I'm just gonna be patient, wait on those to get out of the way. And then I got some Skull Candy headphones, Bluetooth, like over the ear headphones. Mm-hmm. See how those go. And they're like $25-$30 headphones, but they're first class ship. So I took a chance on those because they're like $4.99 a piece. Couldn't beat it. Couple of JLab headphones. Got some Sperry's for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
for the beach.
Yep, for the beach. I thought about wearing a Hawaiian shirt tonight, but I'm gonna save that for later. Yeah.
I gotta get me some Hawaiian shirts for the beach.
Marshall's or Ross had some.
Did they have some?
But I'll tell you what, Walmart.
Oh, Walmart has the best Hawaiian
great selection. I'm gonna get some more, I think, before we go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know what you need to do? You need to find the exact Hawaiian shirt from Jurassic Park. From that guy that
I can't remember exactly what it looks like. You have to.
It's like blue and purple. You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know what you're talking about.
Name like Kevin? It wasn't Kevin, was it?
Kevin
that
McAllister.
Guy in Jurassic Park that gets eaten by the Dilophosaurus.
Talking about the guy with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
In Space Jam, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that guy! I can't remember.
Newman.
I can't think of his name. Yeah, that sounds right.
Newman from South Park.
Yeah,
or not from South Park, from
Space Jam.
Seinfeld. Yeah, he plays Newman from Seinfeld. You should get a Hawaiian shirt that looks like that.
I might have to. I'm sure they got them. I can find one on eBay. Calling it.
Oh, for sure. Easy. And you also went to. I want to know, LA Thrift Hunter, how many Rosses do you go to a day? I know that you're a full-time reseller. I want to know how many Rosses you go every day.
If he says one, I wouldn't be surprised.
You think one?
I feel like Cali Rosses are just like we're the minority of Rosses and Marshalls. I think like we hardly get. I don't see hardly any deals in our Rosses. Some, but not a lot.
Well, I know that when you went, I saw a lot of red tags, right?
Yeah, there was some red tags at Ross. Yes. Marshalls, not so much, but there were some red tags at Ross.
Kent says, "Open the magic doors," and that's what LA Thrift Hunter says every time he goes into a Ross or Marshalls or Burlington's. So we should say that next time we go and get that good that good mojo going.
Need
and
to.
we also went to. I was at Goodwill, and then Dustin started sending me pictures of him in Marshalls. And Marshalls and Goodwill are probably what, like 5 doors down from each
A
other.
hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said to him, "Hey man, I'll be right over there. We just hang out on Wednesday." So I went over there, and Dustin had a whole basket full of dumbbells.
I took a chance on them. I mean, might be a bust. We'll see. But
have you sold anything? Any motion?
I got interest. I got 3 watchers on a couple of them, but just waiting, being patient. They'll sell. I know they will.
So when do you think you'll start getting nervous if they don't start selling?
At the 29th day.
The 29th day before
on the 30th day of none, I'm taking them right back. Got the receipt saved.
That's good. At least you know that you can do that whenever you go and buy stuff for like retail arbitrage. You can always take them. You can always take it back.
But I may hold on to them because you never know. Like flu season coming around, people may be still freaking out about COVID. We'll see. Never know, and the prices might jump up then.
You think the price will jump up because of flu season?
Never know, because if there's no vaccine by then, and flu season, people are going to hunker down again. Maybe. We'll see. Time will tell.
I'm trying to get this light right. I don't know where to put it. There we go. I think that's a little better. LA Thrift Hunter says, I tried to go to 10 to 15 Rosses a day. That's on my schedule. That's 10 to 15 Rosses a day. I don't even know if we have 10 to 15 Rosses in the state of Tennessee.
That's a good question. I'm sure we do.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I know that we have.
Let's look at you. Talk. Let's look at. I'm gonna look it up.
I know that we have 2 for sure within a 25-mile radius, but I don't know if we have any. As Dustin's looking for that, Kent says can't lose, sell, or get swole. Dustin. Well, they're only like what 10 pounds.
Hey, I can tape a bunch together. Duct tape them.
That's great. Tape a bunch of dumbbells together and just put them tape them all over your arms and just do exercises like this, waving your hands in the air. Yeah, but what did I find? I can't remember all I found. I found some Guitar Hero games. I found a Guitar Hero guitar.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't find anything when I went to Marshall's to meet up with Dustin. They did have some ankle weights there, and I just thought it was a little bit too risky to buy. So I didn't get anything, and I felt like there would be more people would probably buy dumbbells than ankle weights. So that's my reasoning, for not buying any ankle weights. But they had a ton there. So
let's see.
So Dustin's currently looking at how many Rosses we have in the state of Tennessee. And Dustin is actually wearing his glasses today.
I am giving it a shot because I feel like when I wear my contacts, my eyes seem to strain a little bit when we're on the computer. And so far, so good. A little bit better.
A little bit better.
But I'm seeing the glare on the glasses, but it's all right.
It's all right.
It's better. But I'm trying to pull up a map. Let me see.
Oh, we have a couple people that just jumped on. We have Jennifer. Jennifer, how are you doing, girl? Good to see you. Glad you can join the live stream today. And guys, let's take a little bit of a break. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Nashville Flippers. Make sure you follow us on TikTok at the Nashville Flippers. If you have any kind of questions, make sure you send us a DM or send us an email at the Nashville Flippers at gmail.com. And also, make sure you follow our podcast, This Week in Reselling, on all podcast platforms. So, Dustin, did you come up with the number?
We have 8 in the area. 8.
8 in our area or in the state of Tennessee?
Like Tennessee. It's kind of...
That's not a lot.
It's not. It's not at all.
It's not a lot at all. Let's see here. LA Thrift Hunter says, over here in Los Angeles County, there are thousands of Ross stores. That's crazy. No Ross, but you do have Gimme 5. Yes. And I heard that they are opening up a new Ben store. I know that this one's popular in Indiana. It's called Treasure. What is it? bin treasure hunt or treasure hunt. What's it called, Dustin?
Treasure $5 treasure.
$5 treasure hunt.
Is that what it is? Called. Okay.
So this new bin store is opening up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and is only 45 minutes away from where we stay. So that could be a new place for us to go. I know that our friend Evan with Harris Family Flips, he took the trip to Indiana.
To the liquidation?
To the $5 treasure hunt. He lives in Tullahoma.
Okay.
So him and two other buddies went up to Indiana. They spent the night. They did I guess they restock on Thursdays and Fridays. Or Fridays and Saturdays. And so he got some stuff there on Friday and some stuff on Saturday. He did have a video that he uploaded for his trip that was on Friday. So if you guys want to see that video, check it out. It's Harris Family Flips is the name of his YouTube channel. Hopefully he jumps on and he can tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I would like to hear
that would be great. So yeah, Dustin. So let's get to a little bit of our topics this week.
Let's do it. Let's get to the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty, baby. Mm-hmm. So one of the topics today, for all curious minds, is how did Dustin and I meet for the very first time? Like that song, that Michael Jackson song. No,
yeah. Is that
remember the time?
Do you?
You remember the time is the name of the Michael Jackson song. So Dustin, do you remember how we met?
So here I am, minding my own business, just walking down the beach. And I see this figure from a distance, and it's Ray.
With my long,
yes, just blowing in the wind. He had like shoulder length hair back then. Yeah, that's when I knew
Jesus walked. Yeah.
No, seriously. Was it?
Ken says we met at 10 on.
Was
Tinder.
It when we had the rap battle?
The rap battle.
Was it the? I can't. It's been. It's blurry. It's blurry. But was it the rap battle? Was that when was the first time I went over there?
Well, let's talk about how. So Dustin is married to my sister,
right? Yeah,
my sister Bianca, right? So to tell this story, I think you have to tell the story about how you and my sister first started dating.
Yep, we started dating in high school.
Let's start with that story.
Yep, started dating in high school, senior year. I don't think I came over very much when we first started dating. Came over a couple of times. And that might be when we first met, like that year, 2008, senior year. Had it been. But, golly. Well, I guess, was it her? Was it then? Or you? Or
no, I remember the very first time I saw you, Dustin. The very first time was the day of your prom.
Okay.
Your senior prom.
That's a little blurry for some reasons.
Because we all went to go take for all the girls to take pictures.
Okay.
And so my sister was going with another guy, but I remember there was rumors in the air. You know, so-and-so was saying this, so-and-so was saying that. Bill down the street was like, hey, you know, even though your sister's going with this guy, she really likes this guy. And I'm just like, which guy now? It's like, oh, the big guy with the shaved head. And I was like, oh, I don't like that shaved head. So I remember seeing you because you can't really not miss Dustin because he's like, what are you, 6'7"?
6'4". 6'4".
He's 6'4", a studly 200 and how much did you weigh back
then? I was like 220 back then.
No way.
Yeah, I was in high school. Oh yeah,
220.
Yeah,
that's a lean
in high school. It's because remember I played tennis. Yeah, I remember I played tennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see this guy and I'm like, oh, this is the guy. My sister Anna was like, yeah, that's the guy over there. That's the guy. And I was like, ooh, this guy. And then I remember like giving you like the sly eye. And you looked at me and like looked away, and I was like, all right.
See, that was I know where we took pictures at the Lucky's house, but I don't remember. I can't tell you who I was there taking pictures. You know, it was it was like when you're in a group trying to get pictures taken and all that, you don't know what's going on. Everybody's like, go over here, go over there, look at that. It was all a blur. But the highlight of during our time of all this was, I think, Bianca's 21st birthday. It was a party. It was her birthday party in y'all's garage.
Okay,
remember?
That's starting to ring
going on.
Don't we have some sort of video footage of that somewhere?
I think there's some video footage somewhere. Someone might have it. We have to find it. But as the night gets long, cupcakes were eaten.
You ate a lot of cupcakes.
Yes, I did. And I played football the next day. So that's how I
could handle myself. Bianca's birthday is always around Thanksgiving.
Yep, it was.
So the turkey bowl was the next day.
It was. And that was a struggle, but I showed up. But back to that night, Ray walked. I think you came in a little bit after or something like that, but you started playing beer pong with us too. Yep, you started playing beer pong with us too. I think you actually provided us with a keg as well. And that is still at the house to this day. Maybe. We might have thrown it away last year.
Yeah, but I don't know. Because that's what I did back then, to sell beer on a consistent basis.
And I might have picked it up. There's a chance
you're right. I think you might have picked it up.
Yep. But we start rap battling out of nowhere. there's a video. We gotta find the video. When the Bud Light gets to flowing, nothing made sense. To rhyming. It might have not rhymed. There's a chance, but yeah, that was a great time for sure.
So ever since then, I mean, how long did you and my sister date before you got married?
2008, 2016. That's 8 years, right? Yeah,
8 years. Dang, really that long?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you went to school. You guys went to school.
And went to school and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first time we met Dustin through my sister. Started dating. And that's about it. How did we really start bonding though, Dustin? Do you remember? Just probably you coming around.
Probably coming around more like once, I mean, really in the summers, maybe at college, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Catan nights, stuff like that. I think that was really
such good night. Well, that was even before. I mean,
it was probably before then.
We were already pretty good brother-in-laws before then, though.
Yeah,
or
probably before then for sure. That's tough. I mean, so many years, and
so many years to come.
Exactly.
So that's really how Dustin and I first met. How we got, just through my sister.
I guess I probably started playing games and stuff. I remember playing Halo over there, stuff like that. Playing COD when I come over there. So yeah, that's how I really bonded too. Playing games, for sure. Interest in games and shoes.
For sure. So that leads us to our next question. I just read. I'm Brad. I am Brad.
He brought the donut.
You got it. We're going to get some donuts in our next video. We're for sure going to get some donuts in the video. So stay tuned. I am Brad is a donut connoisseur. And bonded over donuts, he says. It takes a little bit for the comment to pop up on this side of the screen. But we do like to eat. And that's another thing that, you and I like to go to. We all like to go to different restaurants and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
So that leads us to the next question on the docket, Dustin. Once we got to get to know each other, you ended up marrying my sister, you both graduated from college together, and then we got into reselling.
We did. I think you started a little bit before, but just a hair before me.
Yeah, I would say maybe a year. I would say I dabbled for a year before you.
Okay.
So I know that just speaking for myself, I started selling sneakers just a little bit on eBay, probably like around 2010, 2011. And then just 3 years ago, that's when we really hit the ground running.
Yeah.
At least I hit the ground running, selling stuff on eBay. And the way that I started was that, I would go to, I did a lot of retail arbitrage. So I would go to places like Five Below, find anything in there, and then resell it. And then that's when I think I got you into it, Dustin.
You did.
And I said, hey, man, let's go to this Five Below place and we buy stuff for $5, and then we would sell it for sometimes 15. Not a lot of profit value, but it was at the time I wasn't really doing it to make a lot of money. It was more to just pay for my cell phone bill, pay for like my Hulu subscription, just
exactly.
Just enough to do that to where I can probably spend $10 and then it would pay for all the subscriptions. Right. But it didn't really get, and then that's what I was telling Dustin. It's like, hey man, this is pretty easy. You should try it. And we would just do you remember one of the first things that we would buy, Dustin?
Video games.
Is that how you remember it?
Well,
how do you remember it?
See, well, you showed me the video from Gary V. That's how when you first introduced me, I was like, okay, let me try this. And I remember going to Bargain Hunt a couple of times. It was right around Christmas time.
That's right.
So they had toys for like 50% off. And I remember flipping, one of my first flips were the Deadpool toys.
Those are hot.
Yeah, those are so hot. They're like selling for $50 a pop. And I got them like $15.
Yeah.
But that's not like the first thing. So of course I saw some stuff around the house. It's like, dude, you're like, you got some stuff sitting around. I had like an old Xbox, some games, stuff like that. A couple pairs of shoes, like LeBrons I didn't wear all the time, stuff like that. That's what got my cushion to start using that money to flip. And it's nice to know that I have yet to put any money into this at all. This is kind of accumulated, built. That's what's nice about it. That's but great. That I remember getting Goodwill games. We really went hard on the Goodwill games for sure.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I tell everybody that when they first get started, it's like, on our TikToks, people always ask, hey, how do I get started selling on eBay? I don't have a lot of money, all that stuff. The first thing I say is sell what you have in your house.
Yep.
People always have an overabundance of junk.
Oh, for sure. And you don't realize.
You can see behind me all this junk that I've accumulated. all my collectibles and stuff that I really don't need, but I like to look at. If just start with that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a little bit of a steady income going, and then use that money to invest into buying more inventory.
Exactly.
So that's what I always tell people, and that's how you got to start. But yeah, Dustin, Bargain Hunt, which is kind of, what would you say Bargain Hunt is, like a scratch and dent kind of store?
Scratch and dent. It's like a upscale liquidation store.
Because
they buy pallets and stuff like that, but it's more higher end, overpriced stuff. I think I would say overpriced for sure. But we've found some stuff in there from time to time, but recently not very much. At the beginning though, they had some hot deals on games, like brand new ones. I don't know if you remember the FIFA like 16s we got.
Oh man,
17s. Got them for like $3 a piece. They were selling for $25 a piece.
Yeah. I remember just buying stacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, stacks and stacks. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, those are the good times, right?
Then we found Gimme 5.
And then we found Gimme 5.
I'll never forget our first.
That's when it really. I remember the first time going in there, and it was on late on a Sunday.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it? It was me, you, and your dad. Went in there just to check it out.
Because Tim, our other brother-in-law, had told us about it. It was like, hey, you guys got to check this place out. Like everything is $5. It's just like a bin store, and you look through it. And the first time we went, I was like, man, this is just junk. It's junk. I didn't want to dig through any of the bins. It was just junk, right, Dustin?
Yeah, it is. And that was on a Sunday, so that was after a restock. And I think I actually went the day before you for my first time, because me and Tim actually happened to go to like pawn shops, stuff like that, thrift stores that day.
Right.
And then he was like, let's go check out this Gimme 5. And we looked in there. I was like, okay. Happened to find like a couple Catan expansion packs. Now that night I was like, Ray, we need to check this out. So we went that Sunday just to get our feet wet. And
I think that's why I went with you, because you had shown me what you got, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. That was $5. And then we learned the rules. Time everybody gets there.
Yep.
Everything, and it's been history ever since. Right.
History. Very fortunate. Very lucky to have that store.
Very lucky.
Honestly, I don't think we'd be selling like we are now without it.
I agree. we'd have to find a different. I mean, we would have to hit the thrift stores hard and yard sales hard.
Yep,
Which
for sure.
this weekend Dustin and I are actually going to skip Give Me Five and go to yard sales.
I can't wait. I'm just itching for it. I can't wait to get those deals going. Talking them down to $1. Yes.
Oh, baby. I love it. So, but like you were saying, Dustin, then you hinted a little bit on this. And I think, and this is taking place now, I call it the Gary V effect. I know this is going on with sports cards right now, is that, I mean, I remember reselling a little bit, but it really got my juices going when I started hearing Gary V, flipping stuff on eBay, and all that. And I was like, man, I know how to do that. Maybe I need to like really double down on it and pursue that just a little bit, on the side, because I wanted enough money to pay for that extra stuff that was coming out, every month. And then I saw how easy it was, got you to do it, and then it's just been snowballing ever since.
The snowball. So
that's kind of like our origin story of how Dustin and I got into reselling.
For sure.
And even now, we don't know everything. We're
learning stuff every day.
We're learning stuff every day. And I love talking to people that are more experienced than us. And I love having this community of resellers that we can always ask questions, and they give us advice and stuff like that. Like you have people like Thrift Hunter that's constantly doing retail arbitrage, and we have our friend Skip that goes into Give Me Five, and he's full of knowledge and he does it full time, and he's been doing it for I think since eBay has started, right?
Yeah, since they were since the time you had to mail in checks, mail in cash, mail in money orders to get paid.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. So we always have those people that, I don't know, that's always, doing stuff. And then we have people that go to the bins and all that stuff. And I just love this community. I love it.
It's like another family.
It really is. Because especially now,
family.
And then like on TikTok too, it's like a whole reseller community on there. And it's just, I love it. It's just really cool. We all get to hang out, and I love talking about reselling and not feeling weird to a person that doesn't understand it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the resellers we have a certain like language and a certain way.
That's true. And you can tell it's funny when you go like looking out for stuff, sourcing, you can kind of tell who's a reseller.
Oh, for sure.
But then you get the people looking at you. Like, especially in the picture we posted of me getting the weights. There's someone in the background that's like looking at us like, what in the world are they doing?
This guy doing?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I died when I saw it.
Yeah, it's great. But we have Cajun Resellers in the building. He says we are at 800 subs, which leads us to my next thing, Dustin.
We got it. Okay, next one.
We're doing this whole campaign, guys. We're going hopefully by the end of August. Definitely by the end of September. We want to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we're doing a push to 1K. So if you guys have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, I can't talk. YouTube channel, the Nashville Flippers. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure you tell your friend. Make sure you tell Joseph down the street. Make sure you tell Mary at the country club.
Don't forget about Karen.
Karen, when she's yelling at you across the counter, make sure you tell her, hey, quit yelling at me, and make sure you subscribe to the Nashville Flippers on YouTube. So we're going to make that push. We want to hit 1,000 subscribers in 2 months. So we really appreciate everyone that's already subscribed. And so hashtag push to 1K. We're getting so close. And I don't know. Are you excited to hit 1K, Dustin?
I am. I'm a little I can't wait for the giveaway.
Ooh, that's right. So let's talk about the giveaway,
because we've done it before.
We've done it before. On 300 subscribers?
300. That feels like ancient. That was like last summer, dude.
I know.
That was last summer.
Think about that. Last summer, in 12 months,
we got 500
subs. Like almost tripled in subscribers.
And I would have never thought. that fast. Some people getting subs quicker, but for us, I think that's pretty solid.
For us, just releasing a YouTube video once a week, and I think it's great that we've grown this much, and we love doing it. Once we hit 1K, I love doing this live stream, Dustin. I think that was a good idea that we would decide to do.
It's helped for sure.
It's helped, and just branching out a little bit more on social media has helped, and so make sure, guys, tell your neighbor,
tell your auntie, tell your grandmother, tell everybody, tell the neighborhood Facebook group.
That's right.
Tell them all.
Be like, hey, at Facebook, make sure you subscribe to the Nashville Flippers. Da 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 da.
Yep.
So Chris says, always nice playing with the house's money. Yeah, that's always great when you're looking into reselling and just using that money that you already have to buy more inventory.
Exactly.
Ken says Hudson's dirt cheap. I don't really know what that means. We did go into dirt cheap. Maybe there's a dirt cheap next to Gimme a 5.
It's trash. I'm sorry, but it's
rough, man. It's a little bit rough. The prices are a little bit they're overpriced unless you just buy like junk, which is crazy because when we went, because of COVID, nobody could really buy anything in stores, so all the Easter candy was on sale, and they had these buggies
full of Easter candy,
and you could buy them for like $10. The whole buggy.
So many peeps.
So much jelly beans, peeps, chocolate bunnies. What's your favorite Easter candy, Dustin?
I don't think it's an Easter candy in general, but I mean, I'm a fan of the Reese's. Always a fan of the Reese's.
Oh, yeah. Like the Reese's eggs that come.
Yeah, like the shapes. Give me the pumpkin. Give me the eggs. The Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree that doesn't really look like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but you eat it anyway because it's so good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Reese's are like. Have you tried the chocolate lovers, peanut butter lovers Reese's?
I have not. It's got me intrigued.
There's two different kinds. There's a peanut butter lovers and there's a chocolate lovers.
I'm peanut butter all day.
So the peanut butter is like 70% peanut butter, 30% chocolate, and then the chocolate lovers is the other way around.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I usually buy both. And here's the game changer, guys.
What's that?
Putting the Reese's peanut butter cups in a freezer.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Put them in the freezer, let them get cold, pop them out. Game changer.
For sure.
It's like a nice cold treat, but you get the nice, luxurious, creamy, velvety peanut butter cup.
I'm going to try that.
And speaking of us first getting started on YouTube, we want to give a big shout out to Chris, the Thrift Beast at Thrift BCQ. He has actually, he's the A1 since day one.
That first OG.
The first OG. He's the one that first interviewed us. Our first ever interview on YouTube was from Chris. And I remember him sending me the DM and letting you know, Dustin, and letting our wives know. It's like, hey, what are you guys doing? It's like, yeah, this guy wants to interview us on YouTube. And they're like,
what?
Wow. They're like, why? It's like, I don't know, and they just didn't understand like why anybody would want to interview us or have us on.
Oh, we were so happy.
Yeah, we were like, wow, this is awesome. So we were super excited. So Chris, thank you so much for that first ever interview. And Chris, in the near future, we would love to have you on This Week in Reselling.
Yes.
Chris is killing it. He's killing it. He's my Canadian twin, my Filipino buddy. Chris is A1 since day one for sure. He's a homie.
That logo.
I know, right? I still got to get a hoodie.
I know.
I got to get a Thrift Beast merch.
I got to get something.
Chris, the other Chris, says, I claim dibs on being the loudmouth drunk uncle of this family. Hey, for the reselling family, we have a lot of those.
That's
I would
great.
say like our friend Fred. He's wild.
Yeah,
He's so
he's
wild.
crazy.
He's so wild. He's our Gimme Five friend. He's super wild. Chris Thrift BCQ says, "Congrats, guys! 1K will be done." I still got my hoodie. He said, "Chris, gosh, we got a lot of Chris's here."
We
Cajun
do.
Reseller says he won a hoodie on our last giveaway.
That's right. Maybe he can win another one.
That's right, or a different kind of. I mean, we gave away some really great stuff, guys. Last time, 10 different prizes. You got we had 10 different questions. The ones being like trivia questions, and then some being like questions having to do with our YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And we gave out some great stuff. We gave out some merch from our merch store, and I think it's time for us to drop a new T-shirt on our merch store. Maybe next week we need to drop.
I need to work on that.
Yeah, or a new mug or something new. Something new. You know, get it going. Ken says, "I think Hudson's over Bargain Hunt." I've never been to Hudson's. Have you been to Hudson's?
Unless Dirt Cheap. Some about Dirt Cheap. Hudson's Dirt Cheap. Is that maybe? I don't know. Chris says, "I love you guys calling shopping carts buggies." Did I say buggy? You don't say buggy. It's like go on, get you that little buggy, girl. Get you the little buggy. You know, the little buggy Wrangler. They used to allow buggies and Gimme Five.
Oh yeah, that's old school. If you guys don't know, the bin store that we go to, they used to allow people to bring in their own shopping carts, aka buggies, or anything that you could with wheels to just put it in there. But now they don't because
wish they'd allow it. That'd be so nice.
Could you imagine? Oh,
I'd bring in the biggest buggy I can find.
You would, yeah. How you would bring in like one of those like Rubbermaid wheelbarrows? Yeah. You know what I'm like those plastic ones?
Oh, just give me a trash can. Just give me like one of those 60-gallon trash cans.
Yeah,
rubber. Yeah, for sure.
That's a game changer right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game changer. Cajun says Reese's peanut butter cups with Reese's pieces.
That one's good. I've had that one.
Wow, that does sound good.
Did you notice in E.T. they got Reese's Pieces?
Who?
In E.T. the movie. We were watching it the other day. I never noticed that.
You do know, fun fact, that they were going to originally use M&Ms. And then the Mars company said no. And that's why they use Reese's Pieces.
Interesting. So I wonder if Reese's Pieces would be as big if they would have used M&Ms in E.T.
I don't think it would have been. I don't know. Now,
no one knows.
How do you keep the Reese's Pieces on the peanut butter cups?
No, they make it like that.
Oh, I've never had those.
Oh my, you haven't? Go now. We'll wait for you.
Gosh, okay? Sidebar, and I know this is a reselling podcast, but what is your favorite candy bar? And I want to know everyone's answers in the comments. What is everyone's favorite candy bar? What is everyone's worst candy bar? Like, what candy bar shouldn't even exist?
Oh, I already got the worst.
Which one's the worst?
A freaking Zero bar.
Oh, those are so bad.
Why are they
white chocolate? Out? What else is in a Zero bar?
I don't want to know.
Like nougat or what?
It's gross. I had one like one time years ago. I was like, why did I buy this? But back to the best one. Probably not the best one, but I've always been a fan of Heath bars.
Ooh.
Heath bars are solid for sure.
A little toffee on there?
Yeah. I've always been a Heath bar fan. It's the crunch.
The crunch?
Yeah. But
do you like Twix?
I'm a fan of Twix, 8 Twix, but Heath bar's probably my favorite. But I think Reese's has this candy bar. Was it the Fast Break? Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
That one's solid, too.
Now, would you consider, I know there's a controversy over if Twix is actually a candy bar because it has that wafer. So some people actually consider that a cookie instead of a candy bar.
I could see that. chocolate covered cookie.
You know, because it's got that layer of that wafer that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So for me, I forgot about that. I forgot about that Zero Bar, Dustin.
It's trash.
Zero Bar is trash. It is so trash. I was gonna say Three Musketeers.
That's close. That's
only because it's like you don't ever hear, "Hey, I'm going to the store. Does anybody want anything?" You don't ever hear anybody say, "Oh, pick me up a Three Musketeers."
Right. There's another one up there. I'll let you get done with yours, but I got another. There's another worst one out there.
So I would agree with you. Zero Bar is probably the worst candy bar, and my favorite would have to be. I mean, a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is solid. I do like a dark chocolate Milky Way.
Those are good. The dark chocolate ones are good.
And I like a good Almond Joy. And I like a good York Peppermint Patty.
I know. There's a lot out there that are good.
But I'm going to have to go with the Twix.
Okay.
I'm going to have to go with the Twix.
Okay. I like it.
So what were you going to say, Dustin?
So next, it could be one of the worst ones too. You don't hear anybody saying they want it. A freaking Payday.
Oh.
It's just so many peanuts.
What is it? What is on, like, what makes up the Payday?
I guess it's got to be caramel and peanuts. I feel like chocolate. There might be something else. But it's just gross. Like, I don't crave that.
Paydays are gross. Or is the Payday and Baby Ruth the same thing?
No, I don't think.
Isn't both like a covered, like a peanut situation?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if Baby Ruth is just bad. Payday is just overwhelmed with peanuts.
Oh,
I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, those peanuts are gross.
No, yeah, I like peanuts in general, but.
Oh, the Baby Ruth has a chocolate covered peanut. It's peanuts. It's almost like a Snickers bar.
Okay, that's probably. But yeah, Paydays. I think just peanuts on top, right?
Yeah,
and it's caramel. Yeah, it's
that might be the worst candy bar to ever. I don't know, man.
Zero's the worst than Payday, then Three Musketeers, because at least Three Musketeers is bearable.
It's a very yeah. I don't know what's going on with the Zero Bar. So Justin says mix Reese's Pieces in a bowl with Skittles. Ooh, that's very sweet. Thrifty says, "LOL, heck yeah, guys, let me know. I'm down for sure. We'll get you on for sure." There are too many Chris's in here. A lot of Chris's. Kent says, "I bring my IKEA buggy in." LOL. I wish we could bring IKEA bags in there, our own. But
right. I'm sure we can put them in our pockets.
Boozer says Almond Joy. I don't know if that's the favorite one or the non-favorite one. And
I know what's that one Mel gave us?
The what?
That Mel gave us the other day? The German European one that was good.
He didn't give me nothing. It must have been on Sunday.
It was on Sunday. What was it called? I can't remember, but it was so good.
Kent says homemade brownies. He likes the homemade brownies. Cajun Reseller says Snickers and Three Musketeers are number one. Oh, not the Three Musketeers. Boozer says because Almond Joys go nuts, Mounds don't. That's funny. I do love a good Almond Joy. Worst, Almond Joys and Mounds coconut. I like coconut.
Give me some coconut.
Ken says some locations of Dirt Cheap are better than others, Cajun. Okay. Talking about Dirt Cheap. Twix is delicious, says LA Thrift Hunter. Thrifty CQ says best Wonder Bar, worth Turkish Delight. Those might be those sound like there are some Canadian candy bars. So Chris with Thrifty CQ, let us know what a Wonder Bar consists of and what a Turkish Delight is. I would really like. No, it's Turkish Delight. It sounds like something naughty, but I'm sure it's a pretty good. Are you looking it up, Dustin?
I'm about to.
Cajun Reseller says, let's see. He says, yeah, Ken, I like the ones around me, talking about the dirt cheaps. Ken says, gotta watch the Candy That Made Us documentary. Is that on Netflix? I'm curious to see that because I love the toys that made us and then the movies that made us.
Right.
Gulfport is always pretty good. I don't know if that's a candy bar or not. I've had good luck at the Bay in St. Louis. Is still talking about Dirt Cheap, I believe. And Ken says Almond Joy. People like an Almond Joy. I like a good Almond Joy. Payday is also gross. I had to collect 50 Payday wrappers once. Crazy. Cajun Reseller says, why did you have to collect 500 Payday wrappers?
Was there a thing going on for those?
Probably like a school.
Real quick.
A school thing. My favorite is Wonka Bar. Those are good. Boozer M says a Payday is made of diabetic tears. That's hilarious. Thrift with T.
Yes, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
The Kinder Bueno bars.
What is that?
Let's see if we can get it focused in. Hold on, it's not focusing. It's too white.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Here, let me send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me on Insta there. Thrift B says we don't have zero in Canada.
It's not the white, but the ones I had were chocolate.
Oh, you texted it to me?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I like those.
They're solid. They're very solid.
Yeah, I like those. The Bueno bars.
Mm-hmm.
Kinder Bueno bars. That's kind of like a cookie too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Twix.
It's like Nutella.
Yeah, that's why it's good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a good thing. Thrift piece that you don't have there. It's for the best.
Mm-hmm. Cajun Reseller says, does anybody remember the Oompa Loompa candies? They were good. I don't remember any of those.
You talking about the Wonka? Like, made by Wonka? Like the nerds and stuff like that?
I don't remember an Oompa Loompa candy bar. Thrift BCQ says we don't have Almond Joys in Canada. We just have Bounty here. I guess that's another brand. My wife says, "Hey, honey, I love you." She's watching us, I guess.
Go watch. Go watch.
Thrift BCQ says, "Oh snap! I forgot about the Kinder Buenos. That's the best."
Yes.
Cajun says, "Hey, Brittany, saying hi. That's my wife, guys. Everyone say hi to my wife. She's watching. She just came home from Texas for a baby shower. She's had a good time, but she is glad to be home." Yes, Dustin, Kinder, awesome, good call. Gobstoppers. I don't think I've ever had a Kinder Bueno bar, Dustin.
You should get one.
Do they sell them at most?
I'm sure a gas station and stuff like that.
I might have to get one.
Get one. Let me know what you think.
Yeah,
you probably like it up there with Twix.
Guys, I really enjoyed talking this candy.
We can go
guys,
on.
Again, if you guys haven't followed us on all social media platforms, please do so. Follow us on Instagram at the Nashville Flippers. We just started a new Instagram page, so make sure you follow that. And
next week we'll talk about the worst Halloween candy you've received.
Oh my goodness!
Those caramel and the black and orange wrappers.
Those are caramel. I don't even know why those exist. Chris, Cajun Reseller just sent me a picture of the Oompa Loompa candies, so I'm gonna actually.
Oh, this is great. Share it. I gotta see.
Let's see here. I'm gonna share my screen. All right. So that is an Oompa Loompa candy.
Okay.
You remember those?
Kind of, but I don't think I've ever had them. You know what's those candies that are like shaped like fruit?
Oh, the Runts.
They're not bad. I like the Runts.
I like the banana ones are the best.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You like the banana ones?
Yeah.
I like those too. But yeah, guys. Follow us on all social media platforms at the Nashville Flippers on Instagram. We just started a new Instagram page, so follow us on there. We usually like to post something every day. Dustin just posted Dustin found like a paintball mask on Saturday, and it's like a skull mask, and it's pretty cool. So I think he might use that to just wear it when he has to wear a mask out in public.
It's a little hot, so it might be good for like the fall time.
Mm-hmm.
But I might have to pull it out. Give me 5 Saturday. Or
yeah,
we're not going.
Scare all the newbies, you know.
Yeah, I might get out of here.
Yeah. So, Boozer says, "Hey, Mrs. And I don't know, Brittany, you need to change that last name because her last name isn't that anymore." So hard candy is a different category. Maybe we'll discuss the hard candy next week.
Yeah, we can talk about the hard candies and Halloween candies. So
all this is dentist approved.
Yep, going to the dentist this week. So
are you going this week? I went a couple weeks ago.
Yep, going this week.
Do you like going to the dentist, Dustin?
No. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, your teeth feel fresh, but man, there's some of them that just like kill your gums. I'm like, easy.
Yeah, I have to go for a deep gum cleaning, like below the gum line in August. So that's gonna be interesting. They told me I need to get this special toothbrush. Like I already have like an Oral-B like electric toothbrush.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, but they said what kind of Oral-B you have? And I was like, just whatever, at the store. It's like, well, we recommend that you get the Oral-B like 800 series. And we're like, oh, well, I'll look into it. No problem. I Googled it. That sucker is $149.
You'll find a Gimme 5.
I hope so. But then I would just want to resell it.
Right.
And then they also recommended me get a water pick. And guess what I found this weekend, Dustin?
You found the water pick.
I found a water pick, so I don't have to buy a water pick anymore. So I'm going to start using it tomorrow. I haven't set it up. I don't know how. I've never used a water pick, so this is going to be something interesting for sure. So it's going to help my teeth. I think I have good teeth.
Yeah, you do.
I think we all have good teeth. We got to take care of our teeth. We only have one pair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So guys, make sure you brush your teeth. I know when I get really tired and sleepy and I fall asleep on the couch and I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'll just I stumble onto the bed and then my wife goes, "Ray, did you brush your teeth?" And I'm like, "No." And then she yells at me, "You better brush them teeth, boy." And I'm like, but I'm an adult and I can do what I want. And she's like, "Well, you better brush your teeth." And so I go and brush my teeth every time.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'm like, I'm just too tired to get up.
Yeah, yeah, you just don't want to brush your teeth when you're tired. But make sure you brush your teeth because you only have one pair of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Cation says that. Oh, are you dying over there?
Yeah, I'm dying.
Oh, let's get Dustin
2%.
Dustin to plug up his computer before we lose him. Cation says my brother is a dentist. I wouldn't mind being a dentist if I had to choose a different career. Dentist actually sounds pretty cool. Well, when I did go to the dentist, Dustin, because of COVID, the dentist, the lady that was cleaning my teeth, had a regular a surgical mask. She put another mask on, and she had a shield. So that's how intense.
That's super protective.
Super protective. So along with the water picks that you found, yeah. Taylor Exchange says, "What's up, guys? Good to see you." And my wife changed her name on her thing. She says, "Brush your teeth." Brush my teeth. Cajun Reseller says, "You may be an adult, but you can do what you want. You're married." This is very true.
And don't forget
the phrases only brush the ones that you want to keep.
Just the fronts.
Just the fronts, right? Haha, Mrs. Solorio, LOL. I finally fixed it. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. That's awesome.
Only 8 years later. No.
This leads us to our next segment. We have 2 more segments. We actually have 3 more segments, guys. But this is one of my favorite segments that we always have this on every week. It's called TikTok Comment of the Week, Dustin.
Oh, drumroll. I love these. These are I love them.
So, if you guys don't know, Dustin and I had started a TikTok on TikTok at the Nashville Flippers. And the thing that I love about TikTok is the comments that are constantly people put on there.
Just
I think
rolling.
they're fantastic. Some get a little icky, but this one really. So just a little background, guys, before I show you the. Chris put TikTok and rolled his eyes. Hey man, you got to get on there, dude. It's something different, you know.
I'm practicing my dance skills, so.
Dustin does have a dance video on there. So if you guys want to see that, you guys got to follow us on TikTok. Taylor Exchange says, how has the weekend been at the Cajun Reseller? I wish I married meant you could do what you want. Not too sure what's going on with that. But anyways, so a little background with this video. The video that we uploaded on Saturday was just me showing the people in line at Give Me a Five before we go in. So, like Dustin, it's just everybody's just there.
They're there.
We all have mask on, and almost every comment on there were people discussing the social distancing that we had the lack on there. So everyone's like, "What about the 6 feet? You guys need a social distance. It's like you guys are too close together." Like all this stuff. And but this one is fun. This one is great. So let me share my screen here and hopefully you guys can see it. If I need to make it bigger, I can. But so this guy says, where's the 6 feet spacing? And I said, man, everyone is going in on the 6 feet on this. Like I said, everyone's going in, like all the comments are going in on 6 feet. People asking about the 6 feet. And then he says, at the Nashville Flippers, herpes jumps 5.5 feet. So be careful. So I just died laughing because that's just so funny that someone would put that on there. But yeah, but I think he had a pretty good see, and even the comment under it says social distancing at its best.
Yeah, and here's the thing about social distancing: 6 feet. A sneeze travels more than 6 feet, right? Let's just all be honest. It travels more than 6 feet. A sneeze travels like 40 miles per hour. So just going to throw that out there. So 6 feet, you really ain't doing much. As long as you got the mask on. I get it if you don't have mask on, 6 feet, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But everybody's got mask on. More than 95% have gloves on. So we're pretty well protected.
Yeah, and then
I ordered a hazmat
suit there also is that when people are looking through the bins, only one person can be in a bin at a time, and the bins are spaced 6 feet apart. But I get in there with other people. If I see something good in there, I'm jumping in. You know what I mean?
Until they say, "Sir, one per bin." One per bin. I'm like, no, I'm not.
So yeah, so guys, that was the TikTok comment of the week. I hope you enjoyed that. So. Hopefully, after we hit 1K on YouTube, hopefully we get some good comments on there.
Can we have that guy on interview?
What's that?
The 5.5 herpy guy. Just have him on for an interview.
Oh,
so
right.
What are your thoughts? So tell me, how'd you figure?
Tell me about these herpes that jump 5.5 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we did upload a new video on Saturday, Dustin, of me opening up that box of Hot Wheels. So if you guys ever wonder what is kind of Hot Wheels, I was looking for the treasure hunts and super treasure hunts of a brand new box of Hot Wheels that I got at Give Me 5. So if you guys want to see if I came out with some of those, check out our latest video. So Kent says China runs TikTok, stay woke. I did know that. But I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We don't have anything to hide. It says, are you all on Twitch as well? You know what? Not. We may need to get on Twitch, Dustin. Play some games on there.
We should.
You know how that works?
Just stream it up, set the camera. You just set up a camera like you would
well, how USB. Do you video record? Thrift Beast, don't you have a Twitch channel? I think you do.
I think you link it. There's a way to
like mentioned it, but how do you capture? Let's say I want to play something on my Xbox.
There should be a settings.
My Xbox to capture on my computer and send it out to whatever I need to do.
Hmm.
You know how to do that?
I'm not sure on the computer, but you can download the Twitch app on PlayStation or Xbox.
Oh, really? And then you can stream it directly from there?
Yeah.
And then how do they see me?
All you do is hook up your whatever webcam through USB port to your PlayStation.
To the Xbox?
Yeah, either Xbox USB port or PlayStation USB port.
It can't be that easy.
Yeah.
Really? What if I want to play with my Nintendo Switch?
Let's do it. Let's try it out. I don't know about Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure about that.
I think we may need to start a Twitch channel.
Let's do it. We can just show people how bad we suck at games. We used to be
good. It would be entertaining. We can need to play games like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that. Something to do with reselling related.
Right.
Oh, I lost my space in the comments. Okay, hold on. Oh, here we go. It says the man knows his herpes. Taylor says, remember that Sammy Sosa injured himself and suppressed a sneeze. They are powerful. Dude, sneezes are like if I hold a sneeze in, it like hurts. It like hurts me.
That's like, remember the kids at school that used to hold their sneezes and like just didn't want to make a sound? Like, dude, that's gotta hurt. I just let it out. You just gotta let it out.
And I don't know if you've ever heard my dad sneeze, Dustin, but it's like a machine gun.
Yeah,
it's sneezes like 10 times in a row.
Repetitive.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Mm-hmm.
But Cajun Riso says Simply Dana does a lot on Twitch. Man, I gotta get on there. We gotta get on there, Dustin.
Let's do it.
That's something else that we can do, right? Could you stream YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
Interesting.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So
one of us had
can do
Twitch
like
up.
what we're doing now, and we can do it on Twitch.
Right. So I wonder if one of us could have Twitch up while you're on, and us have it in two different windows.
Yeah. Good call. Brittany says, "What the heck is Twitch?"
You know, like that, kind of like Twitch. You know, a little bit.
Thrifty says, "Yeah, I do. Tell me a little bit more about your Twitch channel. I'm curious. You got to show me how to do it. Maybe you can make a video on how to do it. I would love to see that." KJ says, "Not sure, Brittany." So Twitch is like the YouTube for people that want to do like. At first, it was like all gaming, right, Dustin?
Yeah, mainly gaming, but I think it's branched out.
Yeah, it's branched out. It's kind of more like you can just stream a bunch of different stuff, right, D?
I would say so. I'm not really too familiar with it, but
we got to know. Thrifty says you can stream Twitch and YouTube at the same time through StreamYard OBS. Through StreamYard or OBS. So we're streaming on StreamYard right now. So yeah, I would love to. Maybe we need to get together, Chris, and you can show us how to do it.
Yeah.
Cajun says Zoo Tycoon and let all the animals out. Have you played Zoo Tycoon, Dustin?
No.
Zoo Tycoon.
I was the Age of Empires guy.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that game that I found at the garage sale that was like Zoo Tycoon, but with Jurassic Park?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. I didn't ever get to play it, but I heard it was pretty good. Maybe the man's friend is 5'5". Oh, I see what
he might know something. He might know.
Farm Simulator live stream. Is that what you play on?
Oh gosh,
dude, that game. I've seen it out in like GameStop and stuff. So I wonder how
it's on Xbox Game Pass for free. Dude, John was trying to get us to download Roblox. I'm like, dude, like 8-year-olds.
What is that? Is that like a Minecraft?
Kind of like a Minecraft, but I don't know. I don't want to mess with it.
So Tyler says exactly double dip. Brittany Solorio, Twitch is a dangerous rabbit hole. I know my wife, Brittany, she is a Animal Crossing master.
She could Twitch on that.
That's what I told her. She's fixing to go on vacation. I go, maybe you just need to play online so people can just watch you play. And just talk about it. So that could be something that she can do. Thrifty says Twitch is like mainly live streams. Okay. So Brittany says that kid at school, do an example, Dustin, and hold your nose.
I
They would always need.
It's like they're more like I don't know how to explain it, but they're like, I put their head down, like I can't do it. I can't like like the, and you hear it just like them just struggling, holding it in.
Yeah. So, Dustin, the next segment on today's live stream, let's talk about our biggest. What did I call it? Our biggest bust.
Yeah.
And our best buys.
Biggest bust and best flip.
The best flip and biggest.
It has to be on a single item. I would say that's the rule. Because I know you find those outlets. It's probably your biggest flip, but it's on multiple. It's on like multiple of those. Okay. I say one single item, like your highest dollar amount on one single item.
So, do you want to go first?
Let me think about that.
Well, I know what my biggest flip, and that was just a recent flip that I had. I found that the Epson scanner that I found.
Okay.
At the Goodwill, I paid $5.99. I think $5.99, and I sold it for $100. But still, those outlets, I only paid $5 for it and sold them for like $200.
Yeah.
So I think that
outlet might be. Flip. Yeah. I've got a couple of them, but I think I'm trying to just picture which one brought me my highest profit margin.
And guys, if you don't know, I know I just said outlet, and let me give a little bit of backstory. So now, Dustin and I were at the Give Me a 5. That day we did awesome. That day,
it was
getting a ton of stuff. But Dustin and I found these. They're like baby monitoring system. It's like a little sock that goes on a baby's foot. It's got like a little sensor, and it can tell the temperature of the baby and just like overall like
health like heart rate,
like a health monitor system for a baby, and it links up to your phone and all that good stuff. So we found like together maybe we found like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
Yeah, so we got a few, and each one was selling for like over $200. And I sold one before I bought it to some lady that was pregnant for $100, and I didn't even buy it. So it's just like she was just there, and she's like, "Oh, I've been looking for one of these." It's like, well, "Do you want to sell it? How much would you give it for? Get it for me?" And I knew she was pregnant. I was like, "I'll set it for you. You can have it for $100." She PayPal me immediately, and I just handed it to her.
That's crazy.
All I did was find it. I hadn't even like checked out with it.
That was insane.
So it was pretty cool. Yeah. So what about you, D? What was your biggest find?
I got a couple of them, but I'm trying to. So I mean, I found that that teleprompter before. I saw that for around $300. It was for like an iPad, But I would say my biggest profit margin flip would have to be that 3D printer.
Oh,
it was on a Sunday too, out of the box. Wasn't it powered on and stuff like that? It was pretty big. Sold it for $330, but it went to Georgia, so it was like only $15 to ship. It was in a massive box. I put it in. It was only $15 to ship because it was going to the next state over. I got so lucky. I was like, please don't go to California, and it didn't. I got so lucky.
I remember when you found that, and you didn't even know if it worked or anything like that.
I just like one of those. Like, I could sell it for parts if I needed to. That was the last resort, but it worked. It powered on. $330. Got it for $5. That was on a Sunday, and that day I killed it. Got a bunch of Revlon brushes, a bunch of Hot Tools, like similar to Revlon brushes. I probably cleared $800 that day alone, maybe more. I can't remember.
I didn't go on Sundays. I usually don't go on Sundays, but so that was your biggest flip. What about your biggest bust, D?
Biggest bust.
I don't think we have really.
I don't have a
big bust.
Big bust. Bad buys.
Bad buys.
Yeah, I got these. Remember those Crash Bandicoot toys?
Okay, so the one that I have is something very similar to that.
Yeah, but remember the whole box we had? I have sold a couple of them, so I have made my money back, but I still got a bunch just sitting. We might just toss those in on the giveaway.
And mine's a very similar thing, Dustin. Do you remember those little robot things are in those little plastic containers.
Yeah.
I still have a whole box full of them. And I, like you said, I have sold a couple of them, so I've made my money back on them, but they're just sitting there.
Yeah, sitting. I mean, I've even relisted stuff that dropped the price.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
It's so weird. And another one that I found or another one that I have that's a bad buy was that fake Lego set for like the army Lego. Like I sold the minifigures, but I haven't sold the set.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a tank. It's like an airplane.
Yeah.
And like something else. But
then I'm trying to think. I mean, and we can't really say those are bad buys. I only spent $5 on those.
Yeah. Well, I know that one I still haven't sold it. So that's what I consider.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would say the Crash Bandicoots for sure.
Yeah, though it sounds like we'll be giving some stuff away.
There you go.
Speaking of the giveaway, you need to mail that $1.
Yeah, I do. I'll do that this week. It's been rough, and if she's
give it to me, or I can mail it.
Yeah, either one.
Give it to me today, but it's all right. So yeah, those are our biggest finds, biggest flips, and biggest busts so far, which really isn't that bad. You know, it's not like we're spending a lot of money on stuff that's
true.
But Thrifty says, "LOL, no, I do a program called Twitch Sings, which is like karaoke app for Twitch, and I stream live my singing with other people. Why don't I know about this?
That is a game changer.
Where have I been?
You don't know about the Reese's Pieces mix.
Where have I been? Like, what alternate reality am I in that I don't know about Thrift Beast's karaoke app?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that sounds fantastic. We could be doing this all the whole time, Dustin.
Instead of This Week in Reselling, This Week in Karaoke. Yeah, Backstreet Boys, Red Hot Chili Pepper, name it.
Nashville's back, baby. You know? What have we been doing with ourselves?
Nothing.
He says, nice chatting, guys. I'm out. Buy thrift, buy Cajun.
Adios.
That is a wild transaction, right? Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, my wife says, oh, and honey, will you please make me an ice cream cone when you get done? Thanks. So she wants ice cream cone. So
I kind of want one too.
Taylor says, did you ship FedEx, Dustin?
No, I did not. Shipped it USPS.
Because he only went to Georgia.
Yep, I only went to Georgia. I was going to send to FedEx if it went any further, but it's actually cheaper to USPS, which is weird.
Oh, that is weird.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can say that the printer went down to Georgia.
Yes.
All right, guys. So last segment of the night. Let's talk about, we always like to leave lives of the podcast with goals. So our goals from last week is that Dustin wanted to list 25 items. Is that correct, Dustin?
It was like 20. I think it was like 15 to 25. I can't remember, but I got the median. I hit 17 or 18.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Again, guys, my wife was in Texas this weekend. So my goal from last week was to list 50 items, and I did it, baby. I listed the 50 items. That was my goal, and I accomplished my goal. So let's talk about some new goals, Dustin.
Let's do it.
What kind of new goals do you have set for yourself this week?
Number one, I want to work out more. That's a goal. I want to at least try to get a workout in a day, Monday through Friday.
One this week, or are you talking about
one Monday? One each day, like 5 total.
How many times do you plan on working out?
Or just like the usual 30-minute workout, just once a day.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually I just get so drained at work, being out in the heat. It's like
that's a workout on itself.
I know, but that's my goal. And next goal is to try to post 3 items a day.
That's pretty good. That's a good
3 items where I'm not overwhelmed. I feel like I have to do everything at once. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try to not do that and just do 3 items a day.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to join you with your goals. They're going to be very, very similar to you, Dustin. I'm also going to try to list 3 items a day. Let's do that. And I do already do my class, but I want to at least run separate from my workout class 4 times this week.
There you go.
So that's my goal. That's my goal this week is to go running, and because it's getting down to nitty gritty, man.
Yeah.
I take my black belt test in spring of this year, so I got to lose some LPs and I got to get faster. So
let's do it. Speed training.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to run tomorrow morning. So wish me luck.
Good luck. May the force be with you.
There you go. Chris Boozer, aka the Free King Reseller, says my best buy could be my biggest bust this week, but I think the game systems will plan out. Tell me, I saw that you did find a lot of different game systems, so tell us about that. There's no way that would be your biggest bust unless the game systems just don't work, or you just spend a lot of money on those game systems. So let us know. I can't remember what all you bought, so give us a little bit of a rundown on that. I'm curious to know exactly what you got. It says that arm is sore? That arm is sore? Or swole? I don't know. Ken says the key to workout is early. That's what I'm planning to do is going to go run in the morning before I do anything else.
Yeah, I'm going to try to work on that for sure.
Yeah, it says put a CT Fletcher and let's go. Put on CT Fletcher. I can't remember who that is. Do you know who CT Fletcher is, Dustin? I can't remember. He was like a bodybuilder, I think, something like that. I know.
I have no idea.
I think he was a bodybuilder, and didn't he need like a new heart or something like that? He had a heart transplant. And I don't know. It's I can't remember. He's got a pretty. I think if it's the same guy, I think he has a pretty good story. If I think it's the same guy, to where he had a heart transplant because his heart was given out on him, and he thinks it's like a little like an Asian woman's heart. But he doesn't know for sure.
Right.
So yeah, I think that's him. I'm not too sure. So running, boo. Hey. I don't like running either, bro. But I got to do it.
Rocky and some Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. Speaking of Rocky, Dustin and I watched the movie Rambo: The Last Blood.
Yeah.
Today. That movie is nuts.
It was epic. It was pretty.
If you haven't seen it, guys, check it out. It's absolutely bonkers. But Ken says, yeah, that's him. So yeah, he's got a crazy story, Dustin. He had a heart transplant. And he claims it's like an Asian woman, but it's great. It's
check it out.
Yeah, but so our goals, so we can remember, list 3 things a day, and then for you work out, and for me run elite. I'm gonna be a little more realistic with my goal. Run at least 3 times this week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set the bar a little low to see if I can actually do it, and then go from there. But Chris says, okay, $120 he spent. Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, Xbox Original, Wii with board, Guitar Hero, 7 N64 games, N64 console, all tested, all working before purchase.
Oh, that's money. You can make that just on the N64, maybe.
Yeah, you should be fine. I would, depending on which games those are, if it's just crap games for the N64, I would bundle those with the games. Did you get any controllers with the N64? Make sure that the joystick on the controllers are good, nice and tight. When you sell them, make sure you let people know. And I would sell 2 controllers with the system and the games, and then sell the other controllers separate.
Yeah.
And Sega Saturn and the Sega, I mean, those are money. All that is money. You should be able to do
Xbox Original. I mean, that's like a
double your money easily on that.
Yeah.
I run from the cops. That's funny. 12 Xbox games and 6 Wii games too. Oh, that's nice. What are the rare original Xbox games, Dustin? Do you know?
No clue.
I think one is like Def Jam.
Yeah.
And Vendetta.
Yeah.
Like Fight from New York, and then like the NBA Street games are pretty
Those are for all systems. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
So those are pretty solid after. This is
probably not a good idea.
Probably not a good idea. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, guys, let's thank you so much. We're right at 1:30, baby.
It's a good round number.
Good round number. Chris says 4 controllers. Wife and I played GoldenEye last night. Nice.
Oh, GoldenEye, that's a solid.
Nice. I got some. I'm actually looking at some N64 games right now. So and I got an N64 controller that hooks up to my computer, so I can play N64 games on my computer because I have an emulator on my computer.
Very nice.
So I don't ever have to buy any games. I can just play them on my computer. So
like that.
So yeah, guys. Again, we appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out this week's podcast, This Week in Reselling. And do you got anything else to say, D?
That's it. Everybody stay safe out there. It's getting hot. So
it's getting really hot.
Stay hydrated. If you're going out sourcing in the heat, stay hydrated for sure. Yes. And everybody stay safe.
Stay safe, guys. So like always, I'm Ray.
I'm Dustin.
And we'll catch you guys on
the flip side.
See y'all. Peace. God bless you guys. Stay safe.